putting in a ping right now.
Damn it, Casey! Damn it, Casey!
I'm so excited to kill things. And bring our small dragon with us.
Was it
What did
Zach
you guys-
who timed me out?
What did you guys call yourselves yesterday? Or last session?
The
Seekers or something?
Was it the Seekers? I thought it was something a little
The
bit
Seekers,
different.
yeah.
Well, it was. We were kind of just talking for like 5 minutes about the name, and then we decided the Seekers.
We debated too many names.
Oh, I wanted to go with Vault Hunters, but you guys thought that was silly.
I'll do Seekers. I thought it was silly because I know what it's a reference to.
That's why I wanted to pick it. I also like that this is primarily a battle between creative team.
It really is. It's just creative team bickering with each other.
I forgot to update Fantasy Grounds. That's why it's not connecting.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to upgrade to Fantasy Grounds.
All I'm getting is Rising Winds when I'm looking up Dust.
Really?
He's been at the top of my list every time I've tried to join.
Go ahead and join it anyways.
I cannot.
You cannot. I would close and reload then.
Make sure you're all updated and everything too.
I did just update right before.
Yeah, and I saw in the update logs, if you're not the same version, you won't be able to see it. Or it won't connect. Fun times.
There we go. I've pinged people. We have our music. If it is too loud for you guys, I do recommend you turn it down in your browser because
I think the funniest part about this argument is I feel like this is just like this is just like Apophis worship like being battled. This is what's happening right now.
Yeah, but
You
negative
cannot
numbers.
equate negative numbers to Apophine worship.
Yeah, I just updated and I cannot.
I wonder what's going on with that. Hold on, I'm gonna close it and reopen it then. The
I'm
campaign.
updating it again.
I've closed it. I'm gonna open the Mother Slumber again. I wouldn't try and join yet until Atlas can get in, because if they're not able to get in, I'll have to close it and open it again in a different way.
I've remembered why I stopped looking at the fucking chat. It always devolves into
Still
chaos.
nothing.
Still nothing. You can't join?
Mine is loading.
Well, I can.
Well, it's attempting.
I've been able to join, so.
Oh wait, it's attempting, it said?
It's attempting now, but it still says Rising Winds.
That's okay. My Fantasy Grounds just crashed, I think. This is very fun. It's going very good so far, guys. No, it's still here. Okay. If it says, so what is it? Does it say just attempting resolve connection right now?
Oh.
Yep.
If it says that for too long, cancel it and try again.
Yeah, I just redid it.
Because I should see you begin to load in the bottom left. Looks like you're connecting, Lizzie.
Yeah, mine just finished downloading files.
It's asking for password.
Oh!
Fucking...
Oh god, what was the password?
Sleep.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't sit. There you are. Put it. Thank you very much.
EB Sleepy.
Mother Slumby.
The mother
The
is
mother's
eating.
going honk shoe, honk shoe.
So Dust, I just have a question. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say something to the people then.
Okay.
The negative will not be brought down. The negative inherently will bring itself down on its own opinions, and those usurpers who claim to know the counting of up, who claim to know where heavens will be for them to claim, have a false hope. Alright, I've said my piece.
People are revolution.
She mother on my slumber till I honk shoe, honk shoe.
Zach, aka
I love negative
QP.
numbers.
Hello?
Baja's having some strong feelings this evening.
I am sorry that a revolution happened the moment D&D started.
Okay.
I do not.
Atlas, are you in?
I do not
Yeah.
control the revolution.
Okay. Everybody else join in. I think it's actually just Hunter. Yeah, we're just waiting on Hunter.
I had to go get more pizza.
All good. All good. In that case, okay. 2 things. First of all, before we give a recap, Lizzie, at the end of last session, you were going to ask something, and then I blue screened. Do you remember what said thing was?
Oh, man. Did you explain some of the context before I asked something? Because
Everybody
Oh,
had
my-
just gotten their powers, and your lovely little pet
Oh,
dragon
I
Isla
remember.
was walking about. Okay, keep that on your mind. Write it down if you have to. We're gonna do the recap, and then we're gonna start with that.
Okay.
So whoever would like to give me a recap. Don't make me roll the d10.
Whenever you do once.
Someone.
I can't have double inspiration. Somebody who doesn't have inspiration.
Which is just Lizzie and Sephi.
I have inspiration. I don't.
I do too. I still have mine from 5 sessions ago.
I will DoorDash you Taco Bell.
Is that a threat?
I know, I will DoorDash you Taco Bell if you do this.
Sephi, you should. I'm so scared of Taco Bell. You should totally order me Taco Bell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would somebody,
Which
does
is
somebody,
crazy.
You won't get inspiration, obviously, but would someone with inspiration want to do it?
I mean,
I will.
Hmm?
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay. From what I remember, we were basically going to the shrine, but before we did that, and this is Sephi summary, TDLR, nothing too specific or detailed because I
All good.
don't have the brain cells. We were basically debating over a group name. We all kind of had some silly names and awesome names at the same time, but also kind of silly. It's still silly. We went up to the shrine, from what I remember. Oh wait, before that, I forgot. We were talking to these guys. I think Robert was being all killing spree on the same dude like 20 different times for like interrogation, which was kind of just us sitting in the background, kind of standing and watching him like some kids watching a school fight in the playground. We went up to the shrine with Trollcar. Because at this point we were like, well, we just gotta do it. Nan, from what I remember, offered the egg and spoke a bit with the mother. And just basically just asked about the egg a little bit. Seemed like the egg was ready to hatch, so the egg hatched. And Isla came out. And at this point, we just realized it was Isla, visiting the dreams. Yeah. And, you know, came out, happy puppy vibes. And then, you know, we all got our sick, cool ass powers, and that's it. Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that is easily. I will give you an inspiration for that, and I will plop you guys right back down on Mother Shrine 2, where Hemlock, I believe you were about to ask a question to, if I remember correctly, the mother, but I could be wrong. Why are you frightened? I'll fix that, don't worry.
Because we were playing with fucking Baja's abilities.
Hello, Zazo. Wonderful to see you. Hello. Lizzie, are you alive? You are muted right now.
Sorry, I'm just really. My brain is really fuzzy, and I got locked into the counting debacle. I'm here.
You're up. But
You should mute donator chat.
Need to win.
what was the question that you were going to ask? Lizzie, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear? I'm sorry.
Don't. Okay, Lizzie, I have to step in here. Don't pause being asked questions so that you can say "Yo, mama" in donator chat.
It's funny.
What was
Hold
the
on. What is it? Oh.
last week? Okay, lock in. Last week.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Last
I'm
week,
locked in.
you were going to ask a question. You said you
Yeah.
remember what it was. What was it?
Yeah, I do remember. I'm asking it now?
Yes.
Okay, Hemlock, he does his little prayer thing, and then I got my thingy, which I hope you remember what it was, because I don't, in regards to what...
It's very silly. Thank
I
you,
almost
Cookie.
called him
Thank you
Brandon.
very much.
In
Sophie
regards
got
to
that.
what Robert said... Oh boy, I'm not good.
Brandon.
In regards to what Robbie Boy said, Hemlock goes, do I really walk like that? Do I look like that?
Okay. Make a... I feel like this has to be a religion check.
Okay. I'm so good at religion. My brain is full of thinking of things and wonder and whimsy, and it's only a +1, baby. Big money, no whammies. That's a 10.
That's a 10. You do not get in a verbal answer back, but you get the... You kind of get the synonymous feeling of looking into a mirror as if one is asking you to make that judgment yourself. And for a moment, you close your eyes and you can see yourself. Nothing crazy or metaphorical, it's just, you know, a mirror.
Uh-huh.
So, what does Hemlock see? Does he perceive himself as the way that Robert described him?
I think he looks at himself, as he's always looked at himself, which is as simply a living animal rather than something to necessarily have words attributed to it. Maybe he's pleased, maybe he's displeased, but I think he looks at himself and goes, I kind of lean a little bit to the left, that's weird, and then doesn't dwell on the thought further and leaves it be.
Gotcha. And now, after all of that, I believe all of you have acquired your skills. I have to go through very quickly to make sure all of you did get the things that you asked for. I believe you did. Did Hemlock get Dragon Sight? What did Hemlock get again?
Dragon Sight.
Oh man.
Was it
Oh,
Dragon
okay. Thank you for remembering.
Man, good thing I write down notes. I know what everybody took.
Thank you. I might be ill, so.
True.
In
There we
the
go.
head, definitely.
I forgot. You were not
No,
supposed to have
physically.
dark vision. Yeah, like
you can
physically.
be both.
I've been silenced.
I'm so
Good.
sorry.
I've been silenced for my 0.
I got silenced for my 69.
There you are. Okay. So, I believe all of you have your things. Enley, what did you get last time?
Natural armor.
Oh, I see. So you get the +3 shield as a reaction. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
The
Wonderful.
lesser shield spell.
The lesser shield spell. There's a fucking war.
It'll get good.
Yo, mama.
I'm sure
Um,
it will.
Cookie, I will absolutely do that for you. Alrighty, so, you all are here at the Dragon Shrine still. Trollcarl will sort of lift himself up after, leaning against something, a pillar most likely. They will say, very well. Is there anything else that needs to be done here, or are we all taken care of and ready to go?
Are we good? Are we?
I believe we are
What's
good.
up, gang? How we
The-
feeling?
What was it? To the temple next.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Just southeast.
Yeah. Yes, I believe that's where we're going. And then Robert's gonna walk over here, and despite her being fucking huge, he's just gonna pick up Isla.
Make a strength check. Athletics, strength check is... There is only one thing that strength has a skill for, so I'm easily going to... A 12. You lift her up, and you are able to pick her up and, hoist her over your shoulder, but, there is clearly the sound of, metal, bending, and your knees are a little buckled, but you're able to
I'll-
carry her a little bit.
Nadar will come over and help him.
Okay. Together, you carry... How do you carry Isla?
Just over the shoulder.
Oh, I was imagining it. Their front paws or claws essentially on your shoulders, and their back ones on mine, and we're just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah.
Isla makes these little chirping, dragon noises at this. She seems relatively pleased by this.
Oh, did you just hoot growl?
Growl.
Growl, growl.
The cross-arm throne. But yes. In that case, you all will begin heading down this terrifying cliffside with a 500-foot drop into trees. Not
That's
gonna make
fine.
you roll anything or anything like that, but you begin to make your way down. Trollcarl will say, I'm going to keep a little bit of a distance from the temple. If you need me, just call, I can be there, but the guard there does not enjoy me very much.
You guys
Understandable.
go on a bad date or something?
No,
Oh, you gotta go on a good
He
day?
he has said before that he's tried to get in that temple, and they told him no, multiple times.
they are patient,
I didn't know
You
if
go
it was
on
a
any
and
dates,
metaphor.
persistent.
Trollcarl?
Hmm?
You go on any dates, Trollcarl?
Not in a long time.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
I'm very old.
Oh,
And how old? Approximately.
Oh, goodness.
40?
No, I am of a non-human descent. I don't know. Probably somewhere in the hundreds. Stop keeping count after a while.
well, there's someone out there for you, trust me.
I'm sure there is, and I will find them when I find them.
Maybe they're in that temple.
He blinks. Maybe so. That's why we should get going. And he will start to walk.
Hey, Nadar.
Yeah, what's up?
20 gold that he's a dragon.
That he's a dragon.
Did he
Like
tell
Troll-
us this?
Like Trollcar.
Yeah.
Hmm. deal.
All right. I can't carry Isla dust.
We can't
You
bring
guys
Isla
can.
with us.
You guys should be able to.
No, I
No?
can't.
No.
Oh, that's bizarre. That's okay. I will come along. I'm not going to make you walk all the way down. Eventually, you will make your way back onto the path. I won't keep you here very long if you don't want to be here on this map, but you will begin to make your way over here. Is there anything that you do in the meantime before you get there? There doesn't have to be. I just want to offer up the opportunity.
I think Enlil's just like, as they walk, just like flying alongside, like Isla, just like asking them questions idly, just like hanging out, being like, "Oh, what was it like being in an egg?"
And all of her
It's
answers,
like being an egg.
all of her answers are either really cute or really confusing. With like the one about the egg being like you expect it to be like, oh, probably dark, and instead she says something along the lines of, oh, all the lights were refracting and I could see your guys' heads, but only the inside of your head, and like she just starts rambling a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Enlil's just having a great time, like enjoying the whimsy of it all.
Absolutely. And yeah.
I've been silenced again.
And then you have Nadar and Robert just running with Isla on their shoulders.
Absolutely. Emily is like flying in front of Robert, talking to Isla while Robert is holding her.
Fully, like reclined in a non-existent recliner chair, like arms behind the head, like lounging, legs crossed, flying backwards.
Yeah, Robert is gonna talk to Isla, and he's gonna...
Hi, Abby.
So, you have the whole world to see. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited. I've never seen anything before other than what I have seen, which is very little. So, yeah, I'm very excited.
I just wanted to make sure you were aware of something. We put ourselves in dangerous situations.
Oh, yes, I know. The cultists attacked you last night. Well, not last night, it was a while ago. Feels like last night.
Yes. And while I'm confident you could probably protect yourself, I don't think that you should have to.
Oh, well, it's possible I could defend myself. A lot of the things that you guys think of are quite strong, actually. So the fact that I can protect myself is very little.
Yes, which is why I sort of wanted to go through a game plan of what happens when we encounter a dangerous situation.
Oh, alright.
You should hide, and if things look bad to the point where we might not make it, you should run.
Oh!
And if Trollcarl's not there, you should go get him.
Okay. I could easily do that.
It's one of those things where I wouldn't want you to get hurt for our own deliberations.
Oh, alright then. Well, I suppose so, but I don't want you to die. So, that's not gonna happen.
They can't kill me in a way that matters. I am armor.
They can kill the rest of us, though, Robert.
Could also end up
I
at the
can-
bottom of another frozen lake.
I can make you armor.
I make my own armor, don't worry, it's okay.
You could be armor that makes her own armor.
Well, I'm okay.
Ah. I think the only thing
Fully alright with that not being a thing, actually.
I think the only thing I don't like in this instance is the fact that I'm always this armor. I don't have a
That's one
choice.
question about my mic. It might be hooked up to a different thing at the moment. Let me check. It is.
I don't get to be different. I get to be this armor.
Well, does that sound good?
What's your
Maybe
modified
better.
armor?
I know it can get a
Well,
little
yeah,
staticky
but
at
you
times.
modified the armor that I already am.
Yeah, so you're not the same armor that you were.
But inherent in the same make, the same style, the same look. It has a meaning for a country that doesn't exist anymore.
All right, so we are going to use this for now because
I just,
going nuts.
I don't know. Sometimes I
We'll do it later.
walk around like this, and I know that while everyone else progresses forward, while they move forward, I am forever a reminder that I am the past.
Oh, good. I struggle with mic issues a lot. I'll fix it eventually. It'll be fine.
If you do not have reminders of the past, you are doomed to eventually forget it. You still being around allows us to remember what has happened before and try to prevent it in the future.
Okay, so depending on what we encounter when we make it to the temple, I have a lie planned. I have a pretty good lie planned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're lying? Isla says.
Yes, and this lie will entirely depend on you
Oh.
and your performance.
Why am I lying?
I don't know. We're supposed to get in this temple for some reason.
And when you say that, you'll hear from a little bit further ahead someone go, well, this is an accordant temple, presumably one that has been long lost but guarded, meaning no one has gone in to steal all the lovely, valuable trinkets inside. I figured it would be wise to arm all of you.
Yes, so, Isla, what that means, right, inherently, is that because no one has stolen from it, we can steal from it. We're not the best people, apparently, but we're also not the worst people, apparently.
Oh.
They're
Okay.
in middle
I
of
don't
the
know
road.
about you guys, but I'm normal.
I firmly disagree. I still don't know what a lot of those words mean. But I'm sure I'll find out.
We're going to go into this temple in order to get stuff to help us do more good in the future, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, I'll say this, Isla, we are not inherently role models. We are not people you should inherently strive to be, but you have some benefits that will keep you from ever having to be like us.
So you used a
Oh,
lot
everyone
of
should be
really, really big words there, such as role models, and I need to remind
I'll break it
you,
down. I'll break it down.
I was born maybe yesterday. Today, actually.
Okay.
Just like a few hours ago.
Yeah, I'll break it down. I'll break it down even simpler. Okay. We are not perfect. Perfect.
I think I can get perfect. I understand perfect.
Okay. We are not perfect. We are not bad.
Okay.
And we are not good. We
Okay.
do some bad to be good.
Okay.
This is one of those moments, and because of that, don't do what we do as an example for your belief in good.
Okay. I think I get it. There were still a few in there, but I'll pick it up. We'll get it. We'll get it.
We'll get it.
We'll get it.
We'll get it.
She says, the entire time, by the way, you are, like, turning your head a little to the left as she is just on your shoulder. Hanging out.
I think as they're walking, Enli also is just still flying right next to them, and is just constantly minor illusioning like sensory toys to keep Isla busy.
Got you. Okay.
Baby sensory video.
Literally, just like making good baby toys that are like stimulating for like, hey, this'll help them like target stuff, and this'll be good for them to like pick up fine motor skills, just like trying to like baby class Isla.
she'll
Cat,
like
play
be
baby
bad at it
shark.
like a cat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the middle of the whole travel, and you just play baby
Jingles
shark
some
for her.
keys in front of them. Just like Minor Illusion and iPad, put on Cocomelon.
It's just the dancing fruit sensory videos.
God, I'm evil right now. Is there anything else any of you wanted to do before you arrive at the temple?
I'm good.
All right. Troll Carl will eventually step away. My cat is currently biting my headphone wire, you dumb piece of shit. Okay.
Troll Carl.
Why are you so mean to Truffle?
Because he whines and cries to get into my room and then he hurts me.
I thought for a second that Truffle was Troll Carl. That's,
No.
Are you so mean to Troll Carl?
Truffle is Troll Carl,
Truffle?
confirmed.
I love you so very much, but
Truffle
you're
Carl.
evil and you hurt me for the sake
Troll
of it.
Carl?
Truffle Carl.
Truffle Carl.
Truffle Carl. So,
Truff Carl.
Troll Carl will eventually break off, in which he will give the normal thing of, call me if you need me, I'll be out and about, I'll hear you if you yell loud enough, I'm sure. And he will kind of just go away. And you will begin to climb a little bit, this path is not as steep as the one to the shrine was, and you begin to see a few small buildings, but all of you roll a perception check.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
this is so good.
you know me, guys.
We know how good you are at perceiving.
Big money, no. Wait. Big money, no whammies.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay.
And then rounding out the pack.
Robert and Enley, you two are probably paying more attention to Isla than you are to the road. You don't notice anything. Nadar and Non, can you stop eating wires? Nadar and Non, you all begin to walk, and you notice the wear and tear of what seems like some kind of battle. You notice this too, Hemlock, but you're gonna notice a little bit more. There are some balusters put up, but a distinct thing that Nadar and Non notice is that there's no bodies. Bye, Abby! There's no bodies or anything like that, but there's just like rubble from buildings and like destroyed trees and maybe some barricades that have been snowed over. They look very old. Hemlock, you specifically notice, of course,
Yeah?
there are no bodies, except you manage to, as you're walking, stub your foot, just kind of slightly kick something, and you reach down and sort of move some of the snow away, and you see a stone statue of a face that is cracked. And you understand this. Make an Arcana check for me.
Do they understand this?
You'll understand something of this, of course. A 10. You understand because you've seen this before. This is petrification.
Uh-oh.
And there are probably many more of these corpses out and about, either in the snow or mistaken as rubble from a building.
Does
I pick up the snow a little bit to see if it's part of one large body or one collection of bodies, or has everything been destroyed and strewn about?
You think, you begin looking a little bit, you think everything has been destroyed and strewn about.
Ooh. Well, there was a guy here.
huh?
Oh.
What does that mean?
Someone got turned into statues and whatnot, and
Oh,
then done got shattered everywhere.
that's...
Let's maybe take
That's
that
not
into
ideal.
account.
Tadavek does that.
Pardon?
Oh
He-
yeah, forgot. Oh,
He
great.
he
Yay.
he petrified things the last time we encountered him. this could mean he also wants in here.
No weeping angels. No.
But it's
No.
not his
like,
way in
is
anymore
here
anyway.
Or garden it.
Yes, realistically, I guess we should trudge on. I don't think
Carefully.
sneaking is going to do us very well, but we should still be careful. I'll be completely honest. Sneaking is actually like maybe one of our strong suits.
And Locke just walks away and disappears into a bush.
I'm gone.
Just poof.
If you'd like to sneak, you guys
I was-
can.
I've already snucked.
All right, Hunter, you ready for this?
Yeah, I can't. Here comes my disadvantage roll. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Robert isn't doing too bad.
Na na
That's
na
a
na
rare
na
time.
na 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 na
Okay,
na na.
Don't worry, I got an
Oh.
8, guys.
I'm gonna do my stuff. Where is it? There it is.
We're very good at
Alright, chat. Let's go gambling.
Natural 1.
24. Oh, my cat's being evil. One moment.
I just imagine Non walking up to a bush and then just Homer Simpson back into the bush and disappearing.
Yep.
Just bye.
There was a time that I remember like being in a campaign where there was a rogue that had also multiclassed a little into bards. So they had jack of all
Okay.
trades, and they had the the expertise and everything in stealth. And
Oh, no.
there goes
There it goes.
the campaign.
Don't worry, it didn't crash or anything. I went to hit X on the tab I had open, and I accidentally hit X on the campaign. It is coming
Let's
back
go!
up right now.
Let's go.
I
Genius
apologize.
move. Anyways, I was saying.
Continue.
Anyways, I was saying. One time, that guy rolled a 19 and he got a 42 on his stealth check
Oh
because
my god.
because of like pass without a trace was on as well,
Mhm.
and like a bunch of other stuff. We're like, he's so god, We don't because I think the second highest someone rolled was 26.
He's just walking around fucking with the person that's the second stealthiest.
Mother slumber.
Mother's
sleepy.
Mother,
hungry.
the mother is Evie.
The mother is Evie, and Evie's to sleepy. I don't know where my cat went.
Concerning.
The void.
Is he under my blankets?
That's the thing with black cats.
Oh,
They
okay.
just go into the void.
He is. Yeah, he's under my blankets. Sorry for disturbing, kitty cat. You stay there. You're not destroying things there, so I appreciate that.
My cat is fucking slumped in his bed. Oh, he woke up. You know I'm talking about him.
There we go. Campaign is over.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry
talking
about
about
that.
you. Hello, cat.
File list being acquired.
It is loading for me and acquiring file list.
Yes,
You're
if it's
acquiring
on that
file
for
list.
too long, make sure to cancel and restart. It can be a bit fuzzy. With
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, as you
Yeah.
guys are loading back in and making your way, if I remember your stealth checks correctly, the only one that actually failed necessarily was Nadar.
Me! I got an
Um,
8!
Meaning the rest of you succeeded, so as a group stealth check, all of you are doing fine. Hello! Hello, new people. Hello!
Nadar, like, drops a hammer. He's like, fuck, damn it, shit.
Oh, apparently at the time that I accidentally closed Fantasy Grounds, ads also hit, so this is perfect.
genius god tier play. Ooh, he knew what he
Perfectly
was
planned.
doing.
Ooh,
Perfectly planned.
I did it on purpose.
He meant to knock the water over. Yeah. He meant to knock the water over.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
all
yeah.
thought it was an
But
accident.
it was an
yeah.
accident.
But yeah, you all are making your way closer, stealthing to the best of your ability. And because you are stealthing, you will see it before it sees you. And I'm going to have
no!
all of you
What is
take
it?
me here.
You mean it?
Oh!
It.
Oh, all I see is dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
All I saw was it.
All
I'm
I
gonna
saw
put you
was
on the
it.
map. You are a little bit further. Or you know what? I'll put you guys right over here.
Rock.
Dust, please, remember,
Huh?
remember
What am I remembering?
Remember
September.
the member.
that you like us.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I do.
Remember the 8th of November.
Remember. You remember.
Dust, that is a bigger petrified face than I was expecting.
I think
Don't
this
worry
is an
about
actual
that. I
statue.
don't know. This is. Don't worry about it.
It's an actual statue. There we go.
No, this was a giant that walked to Ugrethel years ago.
It's the giant that fucked around and found out.
That is genuinely entirely possible. I'm so sorry. But you all make your way a bit closer, and you see a giant dragon. Its body made of this shimmering silver material. It stands tall and proud, looking from side to side, and it is going to make a perception check.
Holy... Hey, Nada?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
I fucking see it. Trust me. I fucking know it's there.
Okay, a
Shit.
19.
It rolled a 3 and it fucking...
Keep your fucking voice down.
The only one that I don't think that beats is Non. So Non, if
Wait,
you'd
no,
like,
I rolled
you can
really good
slink
on my
away.
stealth though.
Huh?
I rolled really good on my stealth though.
Did you get
You
above
rolled
a
an
19?
18.
I don't remember.
I think you
You had an 18.
Yeah, you had an
The
18.
one that got higher than 19 was non.
Okay, Nada, we're just going to do this the smart way instead of it. No, we're just gonna do it this way.
Stay down. No, Robert, you fucking idiot. Get back here.
Good
Fucking
evening.
like- God
And-
fucking damn it.
They will clock you. They will lift themselves up. And they will begin to walk towards you. Teravek is an adult
Oh.
dragon. This one is much, much bigger. It begins to walk forward, weaving around this tree. And it sees you and looks up, sees the rest of you. If you'd like, you can make a stealth check, Nadar. I think you have to get a nat 20.
And I have disadvantage.
Am I
And you-
still out of sight?
If you would like to
Sorry.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to roll 2 nat 20s.
Yep.
Yeah, apologies for being behind the rock. We had no intention of anything inherently negative. Just wasn't expecting someone of your eminence.
Yeah, you're fine. While you're speaking, it will lower its head down so that it is looking at you, its massive jaw and face, and you could feel cold, airy breath coming out from its nostrils. And it makes a snarling motion with its face and looks around to all of you. For the ones that it can see, which is everyone except for Non, what is the general expression on your guys' faces? Or at least, how are you feeling? If you'd like, he can make an insight check to determine this.
I
I would love to see this thing inside on Enly.
Okay. So,
Enly's face is nothing.
5.
Good luck.
You want
Good luck,
you want
Charlie.
you want an answer to that question? I'm armor.
Yeah.
Insight is nuts.
Could I roll to try to identify what kind of dragon it is? And that will determine
go for it.
Nadar's feelings?
What would you roll here? Make a, I want to say...
History, maybe, please?
I'll let you do history with advantage.
Let's go! Let me click the advantage thing.
23.
23.
Yep, you recognize this one as a silver dragon. It is very easy to identify. You glance at your own skin, you glance up at it. There's very clear similarities there. But beyond that, you can see the age in its scales, the way they have turned stony and frozen from the temperature and the weather here. This is an ancient silver dragon.
Oh.
And you know those to be the most powerful of the bunch. And you watch as this one stands right in front of Robert, its head down, staring directly at yours. For those that are back here, so Enli, Hemlock, and Nan, you see Isla looking up at it, just smiling and wagging her tail a little bit.
Do the same rules that normally apply to dragons apply here? Like, chromatic are more seen as the evil ones and metallic are more seen as the nice ones?
Make a history check, this one not with advantage. 24. You actually...
I know my dragon history.
So, generally speaking, and this is... I'll step a little bit into the out of character, right? In the normal world of D&D, that is correct, where they are all... they're kind of typed as, like, the chromatic ones are evil, the metallic ones are not as evil, and the other ones are this and that. Here in Ulvunter, the way that Nadar would know this is that all of the dragons are underneath the Mother of all Dragons. And so, because the Mother of all Dragons was not an inherently evil thing, none of the dragons are inherently evil. However, some dragons are more prone to certain behaviors than others.
Certain tendencies.
And you recall reading a book very vaguely that would have detailed chromatic dragons being perhaps a little bit more territorial, a tad more aggressive, and in this case, metallic dragons being more guardians and more not more thoughtful. And you actually notice that when looking at it, how it steps around the tree rather than stepping on it to get to
avoiding
Robert.
it, like it's protecting the area.
I apologize for bothering you. We all do. I do greatly apologize. We have purpose, and I was hoping you wouldn't mind hearing us out.
It opens its mouth. You feel, well, I don't know if you can feel, but you, for lack of a better word.
The debate that will be here the full campaign.
Yeah.
Even if Robert doesn't, Nadar probably does.
You feel the icy cold breath leaving their maw and pooling out into a light fog that does not stay too far off the ground. And they say in Draconic, which you all understand, "You apologize." They stop and they close their mouth and begin to open as if they're going to say something. And then the ground starts to rumble as they immediately bolt themselves upright and let out a boisterous string of laughter. And they look back down at all of you, even the ones back here shaking and, like, hiding. And they say, "I always did like you little ones. What brings you out here so far?"
Isla dear, you mind coming here?
She will bound forward.
We come here on a small mission. Great one. We've just come from the Mother's Shrine. We are here to relatively show this one new, fresh to the world, born. And when discussing with the Mother, or at least praying to her, we were given the suggestion that this temple, similar to where she was found and thus born, would be the smartest way to catch her up on the rest of the world.
The dragon will sort of put a claw to their lower lip as if they're pondering something. They'll shake their head for a moment, and she'll say, "Before we discuss anything, do come out of hiding, you all. I'm not going to kill you. Even if you were breaking in, all I would do is force you to leave. You're of no threat to me anyways. You cannot move your token?"
The dragon says that.
The dragon said,
Why can't you move? What's wrong with your
Oh,
legs?
trackpad, I see. There you are. I'll just move you. Can you guys click and drag Emily?
No.
no.
No, that's so bizarre. Let me see if I can actually fix that.
Give a couple of us power. We will bring him with us.
I can move my token.
With the might of the Mother, we move Enley.
I will Enley forward.
Yeah, it's just Robert rapidly casting command. Step, 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 step. Walk, walk, walk.
Madar would use Thorn Whip, but it would hurt Enley. So he's like, no, can't do that. Can't kill the mage.
I'll need to figure out how to do that. But for now, I will just drag them about. I know I can, but you know.
But yes, Robert is he's gonna very quickly talk again, and he's gonna go, yes, I
That's
do
so funny,
apologize for my
Elizabeth.
compatriots' actions in hiding. We have encountered some not so friendly faces that have been trying to stop us for various reasons.
She will sort of back up a little bit and press herself into the ground and kind of loaf like a cat would, sending out a just massive, like, tidal wave for a moment of snow and fog and frost that blasts past all of you all. She is massive. And she will say, "I can imagine. I have seen many things come and go from this temple in my time, and almost all of them are incredibly dangerous. So, your fear is precedented. However, I must apologize myself for indulging a little too much into it. I must admit I love when they are afraid of me. A slightest tinge of pride it gives. Though, I am
Completely
not
understood.
to be feared unless made so." So, she lowers her head to look down at Isla. "A newborn, you say? What are you? You are far more enjoyable company to be one of the chromatic, but you are a bit too transparent to be that of the metallic. Is this a gemstone you show in front of me?" She'll go sort of motion to all of you.
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
Interesting. I have not seen a gemstone for many, many years. It is good to see that they are still alive and kicking. I had some of the best conversations with an old gemstone friend of mine back in the day. I always love it when lineages succeed. Where is this one's mother or father?
Unfound, Great One.
We had found their egg in a temple closer down towards the coast.
There was a wyvern trying to get into where they were. We slayed it and were able to rescue them. It was then when we were able to bring them to the Mother's Shrine.
When you mention the temple down south, they will frown and they will say, I see. Were you let into that temple by one of my compatriots?
There were no guardians of that temple.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
They seem very off-put and upset. Not angry upset, but a bit of a somber tone comes to their voice. They say, I see. You wish to, you wish to talk?
The secret keeper was the one that was trying to stop us the most.
They will scowl at the mention of Terravak.
That's what I was figuring.
And say, I cannot believe that wretched thing still walks through my mountains.
Well, he doesn't walk with much sight now.
Oh, do tell.
We've blinded his other eye.
Who did the first?
Had you not known about that?
No, of course not. Terravek is quite the keeper of many secrets. He's also quite vain and egotistical. He would not share such embarrassing details.
Yes, we're not sure who blinded the first. He was blinded when he attempted to kill us.
Ah!
He was protecting that other eye, and that led us to figuring that that was the best way for us to survive.
I see. You are a bit more contestable than I thought. You know what? Before we get going, what are your own names? I will begin. You have entered my home, so to speak. So I suppose I will be kind in granting you that at least. Not many people come to know my name, but I am Sacrilus. It is wonderful to meet you all. I do love the company.
Thank you.
As the one who's been speaking the most, then I'll follow you. Then my name is Robert Zwinhander, and this little one is Isla.
My name is Nadar.
My name is Nunnerjuk, but you may call me Nun for short.
Ah. I recognize a bit of the dialect there. I have not seen your tribe in quite a while. Do you know where they've gone?
I think they were left back in Phelan. I just traveled back here much recently.
I see. That is quite unfortunate. I enjoyed when a select few would come up to visit. Either way, it's good to have your company now. Does Hemlock introduce themselves?
Not unless directly spoken to.
They will look at you.
Lizzie, we don't want this smoke. Lizzie, we don't want this smoke.
I don't want the smoke. Or the ice, rather.
Nadar turns and glares at Hemlock.
Hemlock. My name, Hemlock. That's it.
Wonderful to meet you all. Well, it is nice to know that even after so many years, I not only have mortals to speak to, but cousins as well. And Isla will also perk up and will project into the ancient dragon's mind. I am Isla, which all of you will also hear in your mind.
Robert melts. Robert literally melts at
Robert
that.
becomes a pile of molten iron.
Yeah, before then remembering that they probably just entered the mind of the ancient dragon.
Mm-hmm. The ancient dragon will chuckle. And they will say, now, remind me again, you wish to gain passage into my temple.
The secret keeper has been causing too many problems, and the mother wants this little one protected to live longer. This was the best shot that they hinted at.
Okay. Robert is not necessarily telling the truth and is also not necessarily lying. I believe he is the same for either one, but I will let you choose whether or not he's rolling persuasion or deception.
I will be rolling persuasion.
Gotcha, and they're gonna roll insight.
Fuck.
12. They will puff out a bit of icy wind and say, "You have spoken with the mother of all dragons. I am sorry, but of any story I have been told, that is one that I find rather unbelievable. Though you do have some belief in the fact that Teravec is one to keep what he deems as secret hidden, and this would certainly count as one of them."
I know we've gotten closer to more visions than hearing. I came here not with the best purpose, and I will openly admit that. I was driven by rage, and I wanted Tarvek dead. That was my only goal for coming to this land so ancient. When I first got to pray to the temple, though, she did speak to me one word. When I had asked for the right to deal with her children, to make her children not bring suffering, I said that I did not want many of her children to keep doing what they have, at least what the rest of the mortal world knows them to do. And she said, one. As in, I've only met and known one. I am also trying to change that perception and truth.
Kind of look around at all of you. Say, well, that explains why you want to be here. How about the rest of you?
I had no real reason like most of the others. I came because I didn't want to only spend my time in a forge. I wanted to actually get out and do stuff, see things. And this just happened to be the first place I thought of.
Well, that's quite unlucky. But
Yeah.
teach their own.
It's non like kind of like ignorance is like, well, it's not really important. I don't think, not really like bleeping. I don't think so. But I promised someone I would explore Okothrel for her.
I see. I don't know if Emily can say anything. Oh.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get soup break.
Soup.
Anyone who knows me knows I love the soup.
Oh yeah.
Enly, will look up and they'll say, I simply came seeking a way home.
I see. They'll look to you, Hemlock.
Mm-hmm. Well, call it a field trip, learning excursion. You know what I'm saying?
They will narrow their eyes a bit.
You ought to give him more than that, Hemlock.
What else am I supposed to say? I hardly know what I'm looking for.
I mean, say inherently what you know. I mean, you walk with a step of someone that does not know who they are. Say that.
I know, I walk funny. You told me I walked funny before.
No, your personality walks funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm just responding in kind to the way that you presented it, which was like kind of a little bit
Can't
literal.
see the
So I'm
Disney
kind of
parts,
a
kind
little
of
bit
mid.
responding it as if it were literal, but like we are both aware it's figurative.
Okay, just was making sure.
Oh yeah, no, I get it, I get it. Looking to find thinking really, really hard in a way to word it. Some origins, you know, I'm just things are fuzzy, you know, I see other Dragonborn, they're different. See yourself, you're different, and you go, hey mom, why am I different? And then she goes, I don't know, eat your peas, and your peas. I don't want to eat the peas anymore.
They nod along, and then you start talking about peas, and they stop nodding, and they look a little confused.
Eyes of the vegetable, great Sacrilus.
I know what peas are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They will look around at all of you and say, your honesty speaks true. Though I must be honest myself. It is my job to guard this temple. It has been for as long as I can remember, or at least for long as my mind can remember. So, and whatever reason you're here, what does it have to do with my temple?
I can bring a simple answer for, but it requires me to ask a question to you. May I?
You may.
What will you do when there is no temple left for you to guard?
I want you... This is gonna seem wild. Make an intimidation check. I know that this is not Robert trying to intimidate them, but what they are saying is inherently terrifying. To see if this will convince them of something.
And I would like to use the inspiration from last time as well, just to...
Oh, to see if you can roll it higher?
Yeah, just to see if I can get higher.
Sure, yeah. Go for it.
Once a day, don't you just automatically get advantage on that?
You do, actually, because of your thing.
Another!
Yeah, you can do that. Wow.
You're very consistent.
Mm-hmm. You got a 22. It's okay. With a 22, they pause and they look over at the entrance. And they don't say anything. But they seem lost in thought for a moment. And they lift up themselves and look around and see some of the scattered stones and what you now know to be the shattered remains of petrified people. And they say, I fear, young mortal, that day has already come.
Taravek has been working with mortals who believe in the Forgotten. They believe that he also believes in the Forgotten and is working with them. Someone has to do something. And if he can work with mortals, great Socrates, why can't you?
We'll pause.
Oh, wow.
They will say, very well. In that case, I will allow you entrance into my temple. On one condition. I have not left my temple in many, many years. I have not been able to speak to my friends nor my family for longer than I can possibly even imagine. There are more temples like the one I reside in throughout Oakrithel. If you find them, and there is one of I that lays there protecting the temple, speak my name to them. Let them know that I live. And let them know that I miss them.
Oh.
I understand more than most mortals the deep and longing feeling of missing something. Consider it done.
They nod. And they say, you may come and go as you please. And they will begin to walk away, making their way back over to the entrance of the temple.
Okay, all we need. We should go now.
We follow. Good. They're able to move themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you here, Seth? Oh no, Sephi was dying, that's right. Hold on, I'll drag Sephi along. And then,
I'm alive.
there you are. They will
Yeah.
turn around for a moment to watch you go. Oh, Enley, did you want to say something to them?
Yeah, I think Enley will like let the others kind of go inside, and stick outside to ask a question.
Yeah.
When it's just them two.
Yeah. The others will sort of go into the darkness, and I will put you all on a map in a moment. But you are alone with Sakrillis for a moment. What do you say to them?
I think Enley will. I think Enley's gonna fly up to like face level, so she doesn't have to keep like bending down and just say, I know that our group asks a lot of you to be here and have your blessing to enter the temple, but if I could be so bold as to ask if you might have a bit of knowledge for me.
I may or may not. Much of my time has been spent here. My knowledge is that which is told to me by the people that come and visit. But please, ask away.
In your time, have you been told of any portals to other lands?
14. Yes, I certainly have. At least some within Oakrithel. Though their whereabouts are relatively unknown to me at the moment. However, you all are seemingly against that winged demon, as I like to call him. He has a library. If you can find it, certainly you will find your answers there.
Thank you.
We have
We have our
Ah,
yeah, we have narrowed down the general whereabouts of such a library.
oh, you have? Might I see it?
I don't think you have the map.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think Enley has the map.
I think that Dart
but
does.
You can minor illusion one.
but Enley will say, yeah, true. Just minor illusion. And then just sort of like circle with a finger like around the general area. Yes, we believe it to be to the northeast of here.
Interesting. I will keep this in mind. Alright.
And then Enley will mid-air bow and then go inside.
Never seen that before. You hear them mutter as you begin to make your way through. Alright.
Yo, can you imagine if we tried to fucking sneak in? This thing would have killed us.
All right, and we're all rolling new characters.
Like you all to
Yo,
join me
we're
on
at this.
Metallic
Sorry.
Temple Dragon. No, you're okay. Please continue.
No, I was gonna say we're like a pack of nerds compared to her.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
we're just a pack of nerds in front of this dragon goddess.
Ants. We are ants.
We're
I think-
ants to them.
Enli
It was-
has like decided mentally that like whenever they figure out how to get home, like if they can come back and forth, they're just gonna come and hang out with the dragon and just like
It was
tell them all about the world.
That's Nador and Sacrilus are the same color dragon.
it was originally like before we even approached this, where I'm like, but I could bring up the mother. I bet I could do some intimidation. You know, we'll see how this works. You know, guardian. Da 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 da. And I saw the size of it, and I said, "Fuck."
Dust, I do have a torch because I can't see in the dark.
Oh yes, absolutely. I will give you a torch.
Same here.
Yeah,
I
I
can
just
see
like
now.
minor illusion of light.
I have 5
Cool.
feet of. I have
Cool,
5
2 of you
feet
can see in the dark. I don't care. 3 of us can't.
I have 5 feet of blind sight.
I actually think.
You can see right in front of you, and that's it.
It's not even that I can see. It's more of just like an inherent feel.
You
Alright,
can hear them.
I will unlock you all as you enter into my very poorly named metallic temple dragon.
The temple is a
Have a
dragon.
wonderful evening.
All right, yo. I think we should. Isla.
If you will scurry down the
can you-
stairs. Hello.
Yeah, can you stay in between us? We don't know what dangers we might face.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Maybe, Enli, maybe you shouldn't be the one going first. How about
Uh,
you?
Hey, listen, there might be a small hole for me to squeeze through.
and
Yes,
Lee,
and we can find that later.
and Lee, the last time there was a small hole for you to squeeze through, Nadar got fucking paralyzed by a wyvern.
Okay,
while
and
it-
who's fault is that?
and
All
while
of
it-
yours for leaving me alone.
Not mine.
And while it was a little funny, okay, enough of the bickering. We have a child here.
I don't know what that word means. Not child, bickering.
Door
Ooh,
here.
can I go through here?
Oh,
And he's like wiggling between
Right,
rocks.
there's a door here.
Oh,
Okay, I'll open it and maybe stand away from me in case I get exploded.
You go to try and open the door, and it is please
Sorry.
Don't do that.
it is budged a little shut. It doesn't seem to be locked. It seems like sealed.
do you want to be really big again, Robert?
Okay.
I think me and Robert can probably just push it open if we need to.
Yeah, we should try other things before me go big.
Dust, what is the door made of?
Stone.
Yeah, scoot
Oh,
over here.
rats.
Why did you ask?
See if I can just explode it and burn it down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just heat metal until
All right,
it melts.
Robert, are you ready?
Yeah. Let's.
All right, 1,
Let's try.
2,
3.
3.
All right. Robert, make
Throw the door
athletics
open.
at advantage.
Gotcha. Athletics. Boom.
Yeah, plenty. You push down the door, the stone slab falls to the ground and shatters.
Oh well, that was fucking loud. Okay.
It does
Watch
echo
your
a
step.
bit.
Sorry, Sacrellis.
You make your way into this room. You see various gravestones, a small thing over here. It almost looks like water has seeped in here a little bit, but it now just appears to be a pit.
Hemlock
Yeah.
jumps
Oh.
into it.
See various gravestones, various other doors. They all seem to be sealed. I'm not going to make you roll that every single time.
I would
Enli
like to
flies into the pit.
I would
Okay.
like to. I was going to do something else. I'm going to make a single. I'm going to pick up a stone off the ground. I'm going to make it glow and then drop it into the pit.
So both of you are going to do this at the same
Ooh.
time. As you go down, and you follow the rock. To everybody else, You see Enlil fly downwards, and the stone fall further and further and further and further. How far would Enlil go until they decide to turn back?
Probably the bottom.
So, there isn't one.
I think Enlil goes for like probably like 45 solid seconds.
Okay.
Nadar
Just like in a
keeps
slightly
training.
uncomfortable amount of time.
And Nadar keeps craning his head, listening for a fucking Enlil to either be coming back up or a rock to hit the ground, and he just never hears it. He's like, oh, fuck, that's not good.
Oh no.
The further you go, the more you see the stone sort of cave walls give way and grow wider and wider and wider. And you see, I guess about 45 seconds deep, just going straight down, you see a massive expanse, one far too big to explore. But on the ceiling, you can see various gemstones shimmering and shining downwards. And as you look farther in, you can see a massive open darkness, because you do not have dark vision. But you can see little bits of gemstone shimmering on the ceiling and wall of a giant cave you have found yourself in.
It's giving like the enormous underground cavern from Lord of the Rings. Under the mountain.
Robert, I still haven't heard the rock hit the ground.
What do you want me to do? Jump down there?
No, I'm just telling you, it's still falling.
And
this is probably like 30 seconds later. It's like, no, it's still falling. It's fucking far.
Yeah, Enlil comes up like a good minute and a half after and just goes, yeah, don't go down there.
At that point, the dark's just fucked off. He's over here now.
Yeah, listen to
Yeah,
this
Enlil's
door.
just like, yeah,
this
that
door.
is a can of worms you do not want to get yourself into.
Absolutely. Non, what was that?
I'm just gonna check this door.
It seems to be sealed as well, but not necessarily sealed in the way the other way was. You push on it and you feel it budge a little bit. Like, you could probably... there appears to be something blocking it. You don't know if there's something blocking on the other side or blocking the mechanism that allows it to open. Make an... I want to say investigation check? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
13. You think that there might be a few rocks on the other side, but as you look across the hinges, you can see a few bits of rubble, and somehow the hinges have melted a little bit as well. You think you could try and knock those loose so you can actually use the door.
Yeah, I'll attempt that.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check. You need to beat
Alright.
a 12. That's a 16.
Hey.
You pull out one of your arrows, and using the tip of it, you are able, or maybe a dagger. Dagger would be better. You pull out a dagger.
Yeah, dagger.
And you start to jimmy out a bit of the melted hinges and rocks, and are able to push enough loose that with enough force, you're able to push the rocks and rubble on the other side of the door away, and the door opens.
Before we continue, could everyone gather around, maybe, here in between the gravestones? Say, oh, thank you, Isla.
Have a quick little hangout.
Well, this is less of a quick little hangout and more of, I think we need to discuss a game plan, because we didn't really come in here with one, and judging by Enlil's can of worms that we don't want to open, I figure we're going to have moments that we don't enjoy. I think we're here for a purpose. We're here to get stronger. We need to scour every inch of this place if we can. So I think before we just start going through every door we get open first, we open this one too, see if maybe this is just a small room.
Like take a little peek on the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
See what's there. Yeah. Just
Gonna
Yeah,
try to
I flew down for like a straight 45 seconds, frankly free falling.
I'll be honest, I thought you died.
The bottom, honestly, is so much farther than I can fathom. After 45 seconds of free fall.
Enlil would actually notice that the gravestone that Isla is by, Robert has started to carve the name Enley, so it just says N-E-N.
Oh, he's alive. Nadar pushes that one over before Enley asks any questions.
Enley has begun to plot Robert's death.
I wanted to make sure you were mourned. Kind of like you, you dick. All right, and he tries to open this door.
Anyway, door.
This door does push open rather easily.
Okay, this looks a lot smaller.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy, you know your boy so good at perceive. Oh no.
Okay.
I'm just in here with Robert.
Are we all making perception checks?
Well, you actually don't need to. Robert, you begin to I'm gonna lock you. You make your way into the room, and you aren't able to notice it as behind this chair, something begins to crawl out from underneath it. But before you are able to get ambushed, Hemlock, you notice it. Does Hemlock say anything?
If I have alert, would I notice it?
Yes, because you cannot be surprised.
Muted. My bad.
Cool.
Realize that. Yeah, he sees it and says, "Look, there's a freak there. Look it.
And Robert,
And
see...
with that, Nadar will immediately thorn whip out towards it.
Okay. You see this humanoid shadow beginning to make its way towards you. It looks like Nadar is starting combat. Go ahead and make a thorn whip for me. That is a 23. Yep, roll damage. You might just kill this thing.
And then it's also moved 10 feet closer to me if it survives.
10 feet. It immediately is dragged right next to Hemlock.
Hey, is that an opportunity attack?
No, it is not.
It's not moving.
It's not moving under its own will.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do? I'm gonna unlock you.
That takes an action. So yeah, I'll just come up and then use my claws for the first time.
Absolutely, make an attack on it. That was so close to a nat 20. That's still a hit, though. Go ahead and drag damage.
Minimum damage.
Minimum damage! You claw out at this thing, and it screeches a little bit. This thing doesn't seem that strong by itself. But it is going to steal at the end of your turn. In which case, it's going to look directly at you, and because you are the closest to it, and you are the one that has hurt it the most, it's going to try and attack you. It doesn't hit. That is its turn. It's going to pass randomly to the rest of you. That is Hemlock.
Yippee! Okay.
The other one that happens to be right next to it and could just beat the fuck out of it.
Bite his ass! Bite his ass!
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Hold on. 15... Oh, if I did my breath weapon, that would catch Robert, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would also catch Natar.
I can take it.
I don't want to take it. We don't know what we're dealing with.
You could position yourself right here and do it like that.
I could, and not be out of its range. Could I do this? Over here?
Yeah, you could position it.
Full circle around it.
You could position it this way.
Yeah, just do a nice little side. Okay, yes, I would love to do that. Oops.
Just graze it.
Absolutely.
Just dance around it and fucking breath weapon.
Yes, and then I will breath weapon it just for funsies because my sickle isn't very good and I don't want to use a spell slot.
Absolutely. Go
First
ahead
time Hemlock
and
used
drag
breath
the saving
weapon.
throw on it.
Is that the...
Con DC 13, yeah.
My bad. Drag on there.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Go ahead and do the damage. You're about to discover something very fun about these things.
Oh.
I
That
love discovering fun things.
you notice, Hemlock, as your radiant breath shoots out from your mouth and lands into this shadow. They are vulnerable to radiant damage,
Ooh.
and they will evaporate into nothing.
Yeah, so Robert, upon doing that, is gonna cast he's gonna use Divine Sense.
Oh,
Robert
how long does
almost
that
gets
last?
jumps.
Lets me know if any celestial fiend or undead, within 60 feet. Holds for like, I don't know, a bit.
Within 60 feet. Let me make sure that there aren't any caveats.
Right now.
Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You do not detect any nearby you that are not behind total cover.
Okay. And then Robert's just gonna start looking around the room.
What dissolve that guy?
You did
Thank
indeed,
you.
Hemlock. Good job.
I really appreciate that. Oh, this looks fucking weird.
Yeah. You
Pile
see,
of barrels.
Yeah, you see a pile of barrels. Make an investigation check. Anyone can.
I also do this.
Yeah, anyone.
We're all investigative today.
I would like to. see if I
You
can
know
snatch
me,
anything.
most
Wow.
investigative man around.
Man, good thing you went with the two smart people. Well, the smart person in Hemlock.
Hey!
Lovely.
We leave Enley alone in the room.
Robert, this is a bunch of boxes and barrels and rubble. It seems to be put up intentionally, but you don't know why.
That's a bunch of boxes and
Hemlock,
barrels.
Hemlock, Nadar,
Weird.
and Non, the placement of these seems very intentional, almost like a very makeshift barricade. And when you look closer at it, you can see a few bodies, long, like skeletons, like in between bits
Ooh.
and pieces of the rubble.
It was the last stand here.
Yes, it
Obviously,
seems like these were
work.
put in from the inside to stop something from getting out.
Let's not touch this, I think.
No, there was something.
No.
They were trying to keep something in here.
Alright then. Well, it was probably that, to be honest with you.
If that's what they were trying to keep in, why are they all dead?
They weren't very good at it.
It's one thing.
They were very good at getting rid of most of them, but not one.
My cat's playing with me, I apologize. Okay,
Not
you
very-
enter this room. I'd like all of you to make another perception check.
Okay.
Let's see what I perceive. Where's my skills? There we go.
Wow, 18. Fuck.
Hell yeah, guys.
Ow.
Nat 20, let's
20.
go!
Y'all win.
Yippee!
I think that's the first Nat 20 I've ever rolled.
Yeah, my cat is actually trying to kill me. I'm gonna go let him outside. Uno momento. I can.
I don't think I still have gotten a nat 20 this campaign.
I've rolled more ones than I've rolled Nat 20s.
I think I rolled at least 3 ones so far. Throwback to the time that I had advantage, still rolled 2 nat ones.
Yeah, throwback.
Isla, would you mind keeping up the group? I know Dust isn't here to fucking control you, but
We're gonna talk to
Okay.
you anyway. Come here.
I'm gonna say it anyway. Hey, Isla, you wanna come here?
One moment.
Come here.
Yeah, Dust, you missed the moment where I said, I know Dust isn't here to move you, but we're still gonna talk to you.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay.
Ooh, a secret roll.
Yeah.
It's just a little dangerous, dear, and I don't want anything to happen to you.
So, as you enter this room, you immediately, almost all of you, except for Enley, which means enough of you that it doesn't matter, feel the air get colder. The shadows loom larger. Your torch's light reach a little bit shorter than you think they should. And just beyond, you can see eyes piercing out of the darkness, staring at you.
Divine sense.
Thorn whip forms around his
Here.
gauntlet.
You detect something. You know exactly where they are. You can see the outline of a figure, its wings ragged, made of shadow, lurching off of it. You can see it clear as day, and you've made eye contact, but there's a brief moment. I will allow. Yeah, you can see it right now, and it looks like you were prepared with a nat 20 on the perception check. We'll enter combat. And you wanted to Thorn Whip it, I imagine.
Yeah, I reach out and try to hit it with Thorn Whip.
Absolutely. Go ahead and Thorn
There
Whip.
it is. I can see it.
And I'll put on more combat music.
So demonic in
22.
nature.
Very demonic. Fiend. Also
Alright.
undead.
Hmm.
And this is
Freak.
hits damage. Not
And
very,
then-
but it's 10 feet closer to me.
10 feet right there.
Yeah.
It gets caught in the light. It seems to recoil a bit by it. Da, 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 da.
And then I probably just close distance and claw at it.
Absolutely, make a claw attack. That is, I believe, yeah, that is also a hit.
Yeah.
You deal a little bit of damage to it. It is going to steal right after you are done. And it is immediately going to try to run as far as it can. It's not very good in light, it seems. It is going to take the disengage action to get away from you.
Damn it.
And then as it gets to about here, it disappears for almost everybody. I say almost because Divine Sense is still active. So you can see where it is, Robert. And then it's going to hide.
Isn't hiding an action?
Not for this fool.
Ooh.
And it is going to run along deeper and deeper into the darkness. Robert,
Nadar,
Hmm?
I was going to say, Nadar probably just looks back at Robert and just sees his fucking helmet tracking exactly where it is.
Yep, you saw where it went. That way.
Sweet. I think I only have 30 feet of movement though, so
Well,
bam.
it ain't your turn yet.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
You're okay.
Is there any others that Robert sees, or just that one?
Not at first. It is going to pass to its allies, however. And all of you watch the shadows begin to pour into the room from various entrances and exits from all around. They don't seem very happy that you're here. I need to find the right one. Shadow number 2? Yes, there we go. I will make them visible. As they all begin to move inwards, this one will run over to Hemlock. This 2 over here to you. Can they make it to you? Yes. Oh, can this guy? Yeah.
He trips.
Just about. He can make it to you. I actually think that their movement speed is 40. It is 40. I'm a fool and a freak. They make it to all of you. I'm going to have them. These 2 over by you, Nadar, are going to go for you first. That's a hit for sure. That is also a hit. Yeesh.
I have a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hold it.
You take quite a bit of damage, but more importantly,
So I get to make some saving throws, don't I?
You don't make any saving throws for this, my friend.
That's even worse.
Your strength score is reduced by 5.
Holy fuck! Okay, so it's...
Oh, this is a Robert enemy. This is a Robert enemy.
This is a Robert and Nadar enemy. Your strength characters are getting fucking drained.
And then these two are going to attack you, Robert, and Hemlock at the same time. Well, these three, I mean. My bad. Maybe. That is a hit. They're rolling very good. That is certainly not a hit. That is also not a hit against Hemlock. However, Robert... Robert's strength score is reduced by 3.
It's bullshit.
I bet
Yeah, you want to talk about bullshit? I'm down to 13. Don't start with me.
All right. My cat is whining. However, Robert, you may steal.
Yeah, so in this moment, seeing them all group up at us, Robert's gonna yell back to the group, stay grouped, stay near people, before he's gonna turn. He's gonna turn at the one that completely dinged off him, just fucking missing. And I'm gonna hit that bitch with a sword.
We try to hit that bitch then.
I was gonna hit that bitch with a sword.
I am back. I apologize. I imagine you're just attacking.
He hit that bitch.
I hit that bitch.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna smite.
Yeah, go for it. Was that might have been Divine Sense?
That was Divine Sense.
Ah, shit. I clicked Divine Smite. Fuck.
That's okay.
Obviously you didn't.
Go ahead and roll the appropriate damage in the side chat, and I'll correct it.
Okay, it's 2d8, and I think it gets another one just because of what it is, but I'll let you do that.
Hey! Sorry, my cat is just almost knocked over a glass bottle. My cat's being a menace today, I apologize.
I thought you put him out.
I did, and then he whined and cried to come back in.
And I think it gets another d8 just because of
Yes, it is. It's 3d8. So that's 12 damage, which is by itself more than this thing's max HP. You reach for your sword and you make a swift cut across it. Light shines across it and it explodes. It is dead. Who'd you like to pass to? Or, yeah.
I'm gonna pass to Hemlock, who is also very just in front of one of these fuckers.
Alright, Hemlock, it's your turn.
So, here's what I would like. To do.
Mm-hmm.
Moonbeam. Right here. These guys are within 5 feet of each other, so they should both be targeted.
Absolutely.
How do I target 2 of them again? I forgot. Oh wait, target mode.
Target mode,
2.
and then drag it over the 2. You might have to do it again. It only got 1.
Oh. Let me just
There you go. And then drag it into the side chat instead of on top of them.
Okay. Please fail.
That's one failure, one success. Roll the damage in the side chat, it'll automatically track it. You might just kill it either way, because it's radiant damage. Oh my god. One of them does not die, but a shaft of moonlight shoots through and obliterates one of them. The way that Moonbeam works, you could just move that on your turn, as long as you're concentrating on it.
Yeah, I can move it 60 feet in any direction. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, or starts its turn there, it also takes damage. So as soon as that guy goes, it'll probably die.
Yeah, it's not even probably, it just will.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much damage did it even take? Yeah, it's gonna be...
Oh, let me get rid of my slot. Boink.
Alright, who would you like to pass to? That was a really good turn.
I would like to pass to Nadar.
I've already went.
Already went.
Oh, you. Never
It's
mind.
it's the
no.
two beside you.
I do have an idea.
Oh, okay. Debbie, are you okay if I pass to Atlas? He says he has an idea.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I have no idea if this is actually gonna help anything. But it might. You said that they didn't like the light. I just want to see if like casting fairy fire will do anything. It's a 20-foot cube, so I can get both of these guys.
Which one are you doing again?
Fairy fire. It doesn't actually do damage, but like you said that they don't like the light, so I figured it might make it easier for people to get them.
That is true. It just gives advantage on attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So let me.
True. I mean, I could just straight up hit him. I should probably just hit him.
You do you.
With a 20-foot cube, you'd also catch Robert in that, probably.
It's not a damaging spell. It's fairy fire.
They would have advantage on attacks against you, too, if you
They
failed.
would. Let me check just to make sure.
He might be able to position it correctly to avoid you, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dex saving throw. I don't really want to put Robert through that.
I have a great +0 index.
I suppose I will just sorcerer's burst. That guy, the one on Hemlock.
Go for it. I forget how fucked this attack is.
I like how our ranged casters attack, which is instead of attacking the thing in front of them, they will attack the thing closer to someone else. That's so funny to me.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I guess I'll toss I'll toss Nadara Bardic.
Alrighty. Nadara's a Bardic now. Who would you like to
So
pass
it's a
to?
D6, right?
Yeah, it's a D6.
Yeah. I'll pass to Non.
You're go now.
Okay, sorry, I was yawning.
Oh,
This. Oh, I did not mean to move. Oopsies. Where's the ruler again? Is this guy dead?
If they're still visible, they're not dead, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my my longbow on it.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Your infinite ammo longbow.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm getting used to this chat.
It is. And then I actually forgot.
They have sneak attack.
You have sneak attack because Robert is fighting them. I'm gonna heal them really quick so that you can do sneak attack.
Oh.
So really quick.
They take an arrow, heal immediately. Robert cries.
So under sneak. So I apologize. You have a few things you can do here, actually. Just to sort of get you into the combos that you're able to do as your little archetype that you have.
Yeah.
First thing is, did you want to cast Hunter's Mark on this thing? You just do more damage to it.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah. So bonus action, do that. On your character sheet, under Hunter's Mark, if you click the little gear, there should be something that says damage 1d6 C roll self. Drag that onto yourself.
Yeah.
And then also, if you do the same thing with sneak attack, also drag that to yourself. Now roll the damage on the guy.
Okay.
Kill.
Bam! Yeah, you actually rolled the exact same damage die, which is very good for me. You fire an arrow out, it finds its spot true, and it is not looking great now. That is the rest of your turn. The only person left to pass to is Isla.
Yeah, pass to Isla.
Isla's gonna see what's happening. And is gonna kind of look around a little bit, like, what do I do? And is then...
Isla, you don't have to fight them.
You're doing great, sweetie.
And she'll look up at you, Enley, and go, are you sure?
Honestly, they don't seem that hard to kill. I think we can handle it.
So I should just sit here?
If that's what you
can
want
do
to
anything, if you can do anything to aid us without directly taking them on, that would be preferable.
She snaps a finger, they all explode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it. Oh, crap. Okay, sorry, I have to kick my cat out. He has decided that every single thing in my room is his and he will not get over.
An ally is summoning a tactical nuke.
Guys, Dust's cat is just peak from Domain of Demons Group 2.
Nadar is severely weakened.
You are not allowed in my room tonight.
He's from an 18 to a 13.
Yeah, it sucks. I went from like a 19 to a 16, and that's enough to make me go, bleh.
Oh,
Man, good
I'm so
thing his
sorry.
gauntlets are on his intelligence and not his strength.
True. Isla is going to move herself. You say, okay, make a persuasion check, Enley.
I'm pretty good at that. If I could roll better.
So, well, wait, hold on. That's a 16, I believe. It is a 16. Because you are a... what's it called?
Silver tongue?
Yeah, you have Silver Tongue. That's a 16. However, even with a
What?
16... What was that?
You!
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't roll lower
Great.
than a 10.
Even with a 16, you are trying to convince a child not to do something. And so they will be like, okay, help. They heard you're allowed to help and did not hear without taking any of them on yourself. And so she is going to charge forward and bite at this shadow. Actually, no. She's not going to do that. She's going to charge forward and move over here. And then is going to open her mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Brace.
Brace!
This will unfortunately hit Robert.
Please be fire damage.
It's not
Please
fire.
be fi-
What do you mean you're not going to target that one? It's like the one you need to target. Thank you.
Oh no. Guys, I'm in the orbital launching zone.
ICBM inbound. Target locked.
There we go. Okay. Nope, you're gonna...
Fire in the hole.
Okay, Robert's fine. The other two, on the other hand...
Yeah, Robert, you saved on intelligence.
That was so dangerous.
Holy fuck.
She will open her mouth and a stream of psychic waves will emanate from it, and immediately, Robert, you are slammed with this, and you just don't feel good at all.
Robert coughs up some rust instead of blood, and he holds up a thumbs up, and he's like, "You did great."
She wags her tail a bit. She says,
So
"I did.
proud.
I helped, and I didn't take them on. My mouth did. See? I did what you asked. I did it."
And I'm gonna lay on hands myself twice.
Oh, the fight's not over.
It's also not your turn.
Oh shit!
Okay, actually, it can be your turn.
Can you
have
take
to
that
steal.
10 away? Can you take that from me?
Yeah, I will. It's just 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Steal from Isla.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna steal from my child.
Oh, there we go.
Your child.
Okay, you
Yeah,
good to go?
fine, our child, whatever. Yeah, Robert's just gonna be like,
This one's about to die. Just letting you know. You don't need to worry about that.
oh, is the demon still like somewhere here?
Oh yeah, you don't know where it is though.
I'm just gonna walk.
You get to about there before dashing.
I'm gonna get, like here, and I'm gonna use my action to do the sense.
Divine sense does not work if they are
Behind
they're
closed
behind
doors.
full cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I would know that. I'm just not gonna do that. Robert's gonna turn back to the rest of the group and go, Do you want me to go ahead?
Pop off, girly.
Dash.
Nadar's busy fighting for his life.
You dash in. You don't see it.
I think I get to like here. I don't have anything else.
You actually get to about here, it looks.
Oh
A
fuck!
lot shorter than I thought. Okay, who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Nadar. Let that fucker live.
Well, what do you do, Nadar?
Well, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Are you sure? It's about to die.
Oh, that's right. It's gonna get moonbeamed.
Yeah.
Why don't you just pass to the demon?
Yeah. Can I do that instead?
Pass to the demon? Absolutely.
Demon explodes.
Alright.
Roll damage.
Oh, you got it.
Alright, can you want to roll that damage for me, Lizzie?
Yeah! Oh. Here we go.
Wow. Max damage when it's vulnerable.
Oh
That
my
is-
god.
That is evil behavior.
I know.
I don't like it.
So you deal-
Nadar watches it puff.
So, something that has 16 HP takes 40 radiant damage. And explode, like, it doesn't even, it turns into a fine white mist. And then it just disintegrates. But in that case, after that, it's gonna pass randomly to one of you all. That is Enley.
Okay. I guess. I mean, the bitch is dead. I don't really. There's nothing I can do until there's like another guy.
It's true.
You could try to catch up with fucking Madman.
Yeah, I'm not that quick.
You, with your, so you, when you took the flying thing as a bonus action, you get to basically take a dash action if you're flying.
Okay. So that's what, 90 then?
But if
90 for burning everything.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
take the
if I
dash
dash
action
and
and
then
you
bonus
bonus
action
action
dash.
fly, then yeah, you'll get there.
Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way, but I'll go into
Gotcha.
here.
Who would you like to pass to?
I'll pass to Isla. Just be like, Isla, stay close.
Okay. She'll bound over.
I love Isla so much.
Actually, she has a fly of 60 feet. No, she wouldn't fly. She'll stop right here. And then Isla will pass to one of you three at random. That looks like just barely non. You are a rogue. You actually have a bonus action dash if you would like.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means you can get to here while still having an action. And you can also take another action to dash to just fully get in the other room.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get to the other room.
Alright. Get to about here.
Yeah.
Alright, who would you like to pass to? I have a feeling I know what's going to be happening, but...
Who was in task before?
It's just these two over here that haven't gone.
Which two?
The
This
Hemlock,
Near
Hemlock
Hemlock.
and Nadar. Yeah.
Oh, these two.
Yeah, the two that are still back here.
The hem to the lock, you know,
Gotcha.
that pops.
What?
This I want to mention from what I can see so far. This is such an interesting dungeon shape.
Yeah.
Just left a lot. Just left.
What's my walking speed again? I forgot.
30, I believe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not a lot.
it's not on here, but you're a Dragonborn. You have 30.
Okay. I can dash and move my thing, right?
I'm checking right now.
If you
On
use your
each of
action to dash, use your bonus action to move your moonbeam.
No,
with you.
on each of your turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So, do you want to
So,
move 30
I
feet
will-
and then move the moonbeam, like, right in here? Ah,
It moves 60.
yes.
Oh, I don't want it to hit them.
No, but you could put it right here. It'll just block the doorway.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it there. Put it like, yeah, here.
Alrighty.
Orbital laser inbound.
Yep. The moonbeam strikes about right there. Doesn't seem to hit anything, but it's there all right. And then I imagine Nadar.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
Make sure to click away your pointer, Lizzie.
Nadar, visibly more fatigued than he was 10 seconds ago.
Absolutely. And then, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. I would like Robert to make me a perception check.
Yeah. Look, just because my strength is going down, don't mean I ain't gonna move like a freight train after a demon.
Absolutely.
What does Robert perceive?
Like, you guys know I'm so good at these.
He
Yeah.
perceives.
You're really good at those. You...
Oh, it's evil. Evil dice.
17. That is a miss, actually. You see the Shadow
Robert
Demon
has a-
pull out from the darkness right in front of you as it just leaves the periphery of your torch. And it will stab. It will try and stab you, and it will absolutely miss. And it will not be very happy with that. And then it is going to make... It sees the blindingly bright light, and decides it wants nothing to do with that. But it can't disengage, so it is going to... It doesn't like the light either. Would it scurry off? I'm gonna make it make an intelligence check to see what it would do. It is going to stay put.
Perfect.
And then
You can
because,
totally just whip it in there.
Yep. And because that is the end of the round, it is going to pass to itself. And it is going to move right here. So it is
Gotcha.
not closer to that light. It's going to make another attack on you. Actually, wait, it's going to be a freak. One moment.
No.
Make another perception check for me.
Oh, you love freaks.
You want me to make a perception? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so good at the...
You perceive the exact same.
Not quite. It moves through and beyond you, and for a split second you aren't able to see it, and in that split second it makes another attack on you. That's a hit. You take... This might actually drop you. Nope, not quite. Rolled very poorly.
Drop me.
You take 46 psychic damage as it lunges up from the darkness and takes a slash at you. But that is the
Steal.
end of its turn. Would you like to steal?
Steal.
Alrighty.
Uh,
I wonder what you'll do.
I'm gonna hit it till it dies.
Okay, make an attack roll. That is a hit. Don't apply Divine Smite. It's already applied.
Gotcha. I was also going to. I'm going to do Searing Smite.
Oh, okay. So let me.
A divine searing smite.
So yeah, you can only do one.
Is that still divine inherently, or does it change to fire?
It is fire.
I'm gonna keep doing divine then.
Okay, make sure to reapply divine smite then.
Do I gotta
undid
click
it.
like use power?
Yeah, you could do that. Oh, did it not apply it? Oh, that's foolish. Do you? There
I got
you
it.
go. There you go. Now make the attack roll or damage roll. Beep. You hack and slash at it once. The radiance is too much for it to bear. It is not looking good already. Who'd you like to pass to?
I'm gonna. He knows what to do. I'm gonna pass to Nadar.
All right,
Cool.
Nadar. There is a moonbeam in front of you.
There's a
but-
moonbeam in my way, so I can't get to you.
But you can. Hey, there is an opportunity here, Nadar.
Mm-hmm.
The moonbeam is right there,
The moonbeam is right there.
and you happen to have a thorn whip.
I do happen to have a thorn whip. I kind of lay a hand on Enley's shoulder, push him to the side, and then whip out my gauntlet.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Spider-Man.
Let's
Spider-Man.
go.
That is a hit. So
10 feet closer.
so do the unimportant part of the damage here.
Yeah, there we go. There's the
Um,
unimportant part.
As it
And
gets
get yanked 10 feet.
dragged right there. Hemlock, can you drag the dice, the moonbeam on the shadow demon? What's it called?
Moonbeam.
That is a failure. All right, now the damage, please. You might just kill this thing.
Moonbees.
Oh, that's your dragon breath. That's not moonbeam.
Oh, my bad. You
Undo
killed
that.
I'm
Undo
so
it.
sorry.
Yes, I will do that. Let me.
Give it back 8 HP.
It needs 16 because of the.
Oh yeah, 'cause of the
DC
radiant.
is one higher though, so it still fails. But
Absolutely. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You okay?
That is so funny.
So to fully describe it, Robert, you rush in. It leaps out of the darkness, slashes at you, harboring, harming your mind. You pull out your, with your sword still out. You take another slash into the shoulder. It explodes with brilliant bright light. You move a little bit to the left as a thorn whip shoots out from behind the moonbeam, wraps around it, and then pulls it into it. And as it enters it, it disintegrates into nothing. And that is the end of combat.
That's teamwork, y'all. I don't have blood. Now I'm gonna lay on hands myself. I think
Nadar is struggling to wear his armor. It is weighing on him heavily.
I think I'm just gonna use almost my entire pool. I have a little bit left.
Nadar turns to Hemlock. Can you get this fucking moonbeam out of the way, please?
oh yeah, sure. I dispel moonbeam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ugh.
Okay, guys, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I.
cure wounds on myself real quick.
I'm gonna start looking around the room.
Yeah, Robert's doing the same. I can't.
Okay. Robert and Non, make an investigation check.
21.
I love being the guy that goes forward, but has the one of the worst investigations.
16.
Oh,
that's pretty
16. Robert, you are able to notice, not necessarily ever. Actually, you know what? I think 16 does beat it for both of you. You both understand this. So Non and Robert, you're looking around the room. You notice these two statues. They appear to be disgruntled and broken, but each of them have weapons in hand. Very hard to determine what was holding this weapon. But the weapons themselves don't seem to be made of stone. They seem to be real weapons.
gonna pick them up and with my sort of ability to know and absorb magical items. Are they magical in any way?
This first one here, the one that you grab a battle axe. And yes, it does seem magical.
Let me check out
This one
weapon here.
This one here, Non, it doesn't appear, you can tell it's like a weapon, but it doesn't necessarily look like one. It is a censer, as in incense.
Oh.
Robert's gonna approach it. He's just gonna like tap it with a finger. Is it magical?
It is magical.
These are both magic. Whatever they are.
Upon hearing that, Nadar is gonna come over and cast Identify on the incenser first.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
That's the one that would be harder to tell, yeah.
Drag this right over here. This is a devotee censer. The rounded end of it is a flail, essentially. Of this flail is perforated with tiny holes arranged in symbols and patterns. The flail counts as a holy symbol. When you hit with an attack using the magic flail, the target will take an extra 1d8 radiant damage. As a bonus action, you can speak the command word to cause the flail to emanate a thin cloud of incense out to 10 feet for 1 minute. Anybody within the incense regains 1d4 hit points at the start of their turn. And what would the command word be, given who would have wielded this before, who I know and you don't?
Creme brulee.
It would not be that. It would... I think it would just be as simple as mist.
Okay. Then I also learned that it does require attunement as well.
It does. The bit about cleric or paladin is kind of an because that, like, the way that I interpret that is that you might need one to help you, but that does not mean that only Robert can wield this.
Yeah, I don't want... I'm not even a flail guy, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even a flail guy.
The way
What
I
kind
had
of
thought
weapon
of it was...
Is it flail? Is it strength or dexterity?
That's a great question. I think in this case...
Strength.
Yeah, I believe it
Yeah, that's
is
what I would think.
strength.
I think it is strength.
But I could see an argument for dexterity. It's a flail.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think this can be...
And the way...
I think in this
And the way
case it can be
I
either.
was interpreting the attunement is you can't use the command word without being attuned to it, but you can still hit something with it.
Yeah. I think that this could be either. Whichever one is better.
And then I will identify the battle axe you said.
Yeah, I'm Robert's holding it.
Absolutely. Enley, while you're in here, also make a perception check for me.
That's essentially...
Yeah, battle axe of warning. Essentially, you can't be surprised.
That's good.
If I could just roll nice once this session,
You have an
That's because you
inspiration.
keep having things.
yeah, I'll use it. Just once.
It
Okay, there we go.
was worth it. With a 24, you're back here. You notice some things back in this room. You think that there is more than just... Because you rolled a 24, I'll just tell you outright, you think there's more than these two things.
Okay. I'll just... Can I, like, minor illusion, like, a light for myself?
I don't think they're able
I
to
don't
actually
think I-
be light. It'll
Damn,
look like light,
sad.
but it won't actually emit light.
Yeah.
So, can I,
Hey,
can I explain
Inley.
this weapon quickly?
Oh,
Yeah, I can't create a light effect. Okay. I do. You know, I think I have. Yeah, I've like a lamp in my inventory. I'll just get a lamp out.
Give you a lamp. Give
So, this battle axe is both alarm and the alert feat at the same time.
Guys, I'm gonna go back into the other room because I think there's something else in here. I'll take
You want-
Isla with me.
Okay, I'm gonna come with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand the battle axe to Nan.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Nadar
Okay.
actively
You could
holding
just-
it in his hand because he just identified it, gets it snatched out of his hand. What the fuck?
You know, you could give us the axe that warns people about stuff. Just let us go.
it
God.
requires a 2.
we're also coming with you.
Yeah, we're just it's better
Oh,
if
God.
you know we
And-
all.
Can't a bard get a moment of privacy with a magic item?
Oh, there's a hallway here.
there's a what?
It's
So
a hallway.
Let me see.
Robert's gonna look at this
Can I-
statue.
There's
Yeah,
a door.
I'm
just
like-
I want to look
At
around
least
the room.
snooping for loot.
Gonna
Uh,
sneak in here.
We're all
He's like-
snooping now.
We're in snooping hours.
Alrighty. Yeah, make an investigation check, Alia.
Wow, I'm
very
so healthy,
investigative
guys.
today. Not as much as Enley though.
What?
Hell yeah.
What?
0.
Oh boy!
Robert, you are. You don't
Distracted
know
by the
for
hallway.
sure. You don't know for sure. This could be a
Hey,
hallway.
Isla.
Oh,
This could be.
no.
I'm sorry. This could be a hallway. Kills me. Holy shit.
It might be a hallway. Who knows?
I'll go one by one. Non, you notice something in here. You see something. I guess would it be? Let me see exactly what it is. Yeah, you see something shimmering in there. Let me find Enley. Enley, you notice right next to Isla, there are a bunch of corpses on the ground that seem to have been covered. They seem to have been covered rather ceremoniously, as to like for an actual purpose. They don't seem like a morgue. And you see boots shining on this corpse here. They seem magical.
Nadar,
Um,
the only one with identify.
Nadar.
Yeah,
Um,
Emily takes.
I guess. Oh, so sorry. Did not mean to interrupt.
Okay.
Now, you're our leader. Go on.
No, I was gonna say. I was gonna ask. With my investigation, do I see anything wrong, or do I have to make a new?
No, I
thing?
think with the 23, you look around and you kind of think back to that fight that just happened. You think there were certainly more of those shadows here, and they were called to help in the fight. They are all dead.
Okay, then
But
I guess I'm gonna check out that shimmering thing.
yeah, you see a room with a desk, some cluttered boxes and chairs for people to stay in, and on top of the desk you see an amulet.
Take the amulet. Give it a look.
Seems to be shining a little bit. Has the emblem of a fist on it. And there seem to be various runes carved into the sides of it.
Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can recognize those runes.
No,
Ugh.
it tells you that it's magical, but that's about it.
Okay. Sounds very nice.
Everything all right in here?
Yeah, I found an amulet in here.
Oh shit.
I don't know what it does.
What do I find, Dust? We didn't get to me yet.
I'll go around. I'm gonna do a go around of all of you. Lizzie, hold on for 2 more minutes. I promise you. 2 more minutes.
Okay.
You don't notice any items as you see everyone else walking back and forth, but you do notice this hallway, which we will probably get to next session. But you can move to that as well. However, you and Hemlock notice at the same time there is beneath the statue, which is covered in a cloth. There is a book.
Nadar is going to reach down, lay a hand on the book, and cast Identify.
It is not magical.
All right. He'll pick up the book then.
All right. You pick it up. The cover seems to be terribly tattered. The title is almost unreadable on the cover. But if you open it up, you'll find that the words within are not as illegible. And Hemlock, you are also standing close enough to see this. Make a history check, Hemlock.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
13. You only need to beat a 10. You recognize this book. This is the book that you read back home. And I will drag it in the side chat for you as I will read along this bit of the book.
Exposition.
Yeah. it reads as follows. It is believed that the Titans that once crafted the world and those that walk upon it also created the dragons of our world under the vision of the mother of all dragons. Those of Chromatic are warlike beasts taking the power and passion of our mother and using it to extend her influence, all crafted under the visage of Tenignus and Alores. Those of Metallic are guardians, taking the mindfulness and intelligence of our mother and utilizing their greatest potential in protecting all that belongs to them, all crafted under the visage of Gonterra and Alores. Those of the ocean are long-reaching and abstracted. It is believed that those created under Sonaquas were separated very shortly after their creation, causing a noticeable difference in their lineage from our mother. And this, Hemlock, is the part that you remember the most. Those of Gem are hidden dreamers, taking the ambitions and mind of our mother to manifest their own reality by merely imagining it, all crafted under the visage of Alores. And there is a word that appears to be crossed out, in which you can squint, you can read Apophis, but afterwards you see the fifth one. And that is where we'll end the session for today.
Oh, thank God. I'm so sorry, gang. I'm exhausted.
Nadar sits down, crisscross, and waits for them to bring him items.
How many uses of that spell do you have?
It's a ritual.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
As many as I fucking want, Dust.
Not the fucking. It's a ritual.
That's so funny. But yeah,
I was sitting here thinking
two
the
ritual
same
spells,
thing.
baby.
I'm sitting here the whole time going, how many spell slots does he have? This is crazy. He's just burning them all for these identified.
Listen, I got two ritual spells, and I'm gonna use them as many times as I fucking can.
I win D&D, and now I'm going to die.
Lizzie,
We
go
win
die.
D&D because we can identify every item.
It's not even 8:30, but I'm going to bed. Good night.
Go die.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you guys for coming along and playing.
Dirty.
Thank everybody who came to watch. We had a couple new people stop by.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
2 or 3.
Yeah, there were some friends I invited to stream.
That's lovely. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end it here tomorrow. I have a new game starting. Yippee, Alores, yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee.
I'm in that. Yippee!
You're in that. Yippee, yippee.
I'm not. I really considered having another Dust campaign.
I appreciate
My-
that.
Imagine how tired we are, I say, as I'm in 3 MVP campaigns.
Listen, I stayed very consistent. I played in the one shot for this campaign. I waited for it to come out. As soon as it did, I was the first motherfucker to make a ticket.
I am fine with just one campaign because I am a broke college student who has
Absolutely
$5
fair
to
and
play
valid.
that.
All right.
I am in some free campaigns. Free.
Oh, I wonder what silly little message I'll put on my $20 that I sent to Dust this week.
I love your messages. They allow me to keep track of things.
Yeah, my messages are literally just, here's a quick it's literally like 3 words. Here's what happened in the session.
His name's not Jeb
I think,
Guac.
I think the most recent one was like, there's
his
3
name?
dragon
Mine's
adjacents
Jeb
now.
Guacwood.
Yeah.
Jeb Guacwood.
And he was a hero. And died
I
in
will
a-
say, Dust, I am a big fan of that ancient dragon. That was the first moment, besides Vicious Beast and Child, where Robert's been able to stare at a dragon as just like very self-actualized.
Mm-hmm. That I specifically like that dragon because I knew exactly what they were going to do, which was pull up and be like, I'm gonna look evil because I haven't had entertainment in years, and then I'm going to pull back and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey.
Nadar looking at his skin, looking at the dragon, back at him, back at the dragon. You're silver.
You're silver. Mhm. I didn't expect this fight to be too difficult today. This one was not necessarily about fighting.
I feel like
Nadar is very tired.
I feel like my big question here, Dust, is: did you expect us to talk to the dragon, or did you expect us to get put into a position where we would have to talk to it, aka trying to sneak in and failing miserably?
I think we were doomed to be caught regardless.
I mean, hey, it was fully possible.
We just chose the more peaceful option.
Yeah, exactly what you did. By the way, this campaign's gonna